students, and welcome in this video. So in this video we are going to learn the language and regions. Means we are going to learn that changes through 1,000 years. Means the 700 to 1750. In these thousands years, what were the changes in language and region, that we are going to see in this video. So in your textbook there is one box, and in that box that given information about the Amir Khusro. He was the poet in 14th century, Amir Khusro, and he came from other country in India. And when he came in India, he observed a different language in every region of this land. Means in India, he observed that there are many languages spoken by the people in different region. For example, see here, Sindhi, Lahori and Kashmir. Okay. By the name you maybe realized or know that in which region these languages were spoken in those times. For example, again see here, Dwar Samudri, it is spoken in southern Karnataka in those times. When in 14th century we are going to see that. Again, Telangani in Andhra Pradesh, means Telangani language, that people who were living in Andhra Pradesh, that Telangani language they were spoken. Again, Gujari in Gujarat, Mabari in Tamil Nadu, Gauri in Bengal, and our in eastern Uttar Pradesh. Our maybe you realize that which is the region of that. Again, Hindavi in Delhi. So he observed that there were many languages spoken by the people in different region or different state. Again, one observation he did, that he went to explain that in contrast to these languages, there was Sanskrit. He observed that there was again one language is there, which is very important in those times. And the Sanskrit, it is the scientific language, means it is an important language. So this language which did not belong to any region. See here, he observed that these languages are belong to any particular region, but the Sanskrit did not belong to any region, but it was spoken in India. So it was an old language. Maybe you learned in 6th standard about the Ved, Upanishad, all written in Sanskrit language. So it was an old language, and the common people do not know it. Means whatever that ordinary peoples were there, they did not know how to speak the Sanskrit, but only the Brahmanas do. Only the Brahmanas people spoke that Sanskrit language. In like 6th standard, you have learned that the Ved and Upanishads written by the Brahmanas, and that Ved and Upanishads in Sanskrit. Okay. So because of that, Sanskrit language known as Brahmanas. So Brahmanas dominated. Okay, we learned in previous lecture about that. The Brahmanas were dominated. So like this, he observed in India when he came in India. So one question is there. That question given in your textbook also. Did you notice that the names by which languages are known have changed over time? See here, the languages are remain that only. Same languages are still we are speaking. The people are speaking that same language, but the name of the language changed. For example, see here, Dwar Samudri in southern Karnataka, this language is speaking. So Dwar Samudri, now the name of the language changed, and now we can say that language name is Kannada. Okay. For example, Dwar Samudri, we can say name that language Kannada. So like that, you have to write the name of that language which have changed over the time. Means, for example, just I told you Dwarsamudri. Now we are saying that we are given name that to Kannad. Okay. Again, Telangani in Andhra Pradesh. So in Andhra Pradesh, which language is speaking now? That language name you have to write. Again, Gujari in Gujarat. Here you can understand that Gujari. Now this language name is Gujarati. Mabari in Tamil Nadu. You have to write today what is the name of this Mabari language. Again, Gauri in Bengal. What is now in Bengal? Bengali language people are speaking. So Gauri, that name changed and it become Bengali. Like that, you have to write that all names which have changed over the time. So till here, here our second chapter over. Okay. Thank you.